Before we start the video, Happy New Year guys. This is our very first video in the new year of 2017 and hopefully we can grow this channel to something huge this year. Anyways, this is GuideGuys' very first product review. Now on the channel we only really plan on reviewing gaming and tech related products, but we might switch it up here and there. So for our first review, we're going to be reviewing the PDP Xbox One wired controller. So I'm not really big of a third party controller kind of guy. It's basically a cliche joke or meme at this point that when you go to your friend's house, you never want to be struck with that controller. You know what I'm talking about? The controller is just worn out, the buttons are like mashed into the controller and the thumbsticks are basically ripped off. I've had my fair share of horrible experiences with third-party controllers. I've bought a lot of controllers from GameStop and Mad Cat, and they've usually just worn out within the first few months of using them, or even a few weeks. Although I've had horrible experiences, I'm happy to say that this controller is actually pretty decent. So a quick overview of the controller's feature and just the controller. It's a wired controller that features an 8-foot USB cable, very handy. Now being a third-party controller, the build is surprisingly on the good side. It feels sturdy just like a normal controller, and because of it being wired, it doesn't really feel as heavy as the normal Xbox One controller with batteries in it. Now the version I decided to pick up was the Camo one. From a faraway glance it might just look like a normal black controller, but when you get close you can see the camo finish. Now the Camo has this kind of material to its design that's kind of grainy, but it doesn't really get in the way of gameplay. One con with the casing of the controller would be the back. The back's not really consistent with the front. It's kind of used like a plasticky, slippery kind of material. The only reason this is an issue is if you decide to play for a while, your hands can get a little sweaty and you just start to lose grip of the controller very fast. The analog sticks are very good and responsive, although pressing down on the analog sticks can feel a little unnatural and slightly clunky, but nowhere near as bad as what I've seen with other third-party controllers. All the main buttons do work how they're supposed to. They're no better or worse than a first-party Xbox One controller. Where I will give PDP credit is that the D-pad is way better than the Xbox One controllers. It may just be personal preference, but the clickiness of the D-pad, kind of like a key, I don't like that in the normal Xbox One controller. But with this controller, it's more so just kind of like a button, and I really do like that. But either way, Xbox controllers in general have never really had strong D-pads. The RT and LT triggers don't feature the rumble that the originals do, but they press down very quickly, which is a plus for me because I like to play a lot of first-person shooters or games where you just spam the trigger a lot. Now for the last feature that I believe to be the strongest point of this controller would be the inclusion of the 3.5mm headphone jack and the voice controller button. Below the right stick there's a button that when double clicked lights up. From here, when you hold down the button you can adjust the volume of your headset and balance between games, audio, and party chat from the D-pad. In my opinion this is a very good feature to have. Normally without this you'd have to either buy an adapter which can cost around $30 itself, or there won't be a physical way unless your headset has it, so you'd have to go into your Xbox's settings. Now double tapping the button also does mute your microphone. So overall the PDP wireless controller does exactly what it sets out to do, and that is able to be an affordable controller while maintaining the build quality of a first party controller. So to recap, the pros: almost matches the build quality of a normal controller, has an 8-foot USB cable, and the volume adjustment is an amazing feature. Now for the cons, pressing on the thumbsticks can be a little clicky, and the back of the controller's plastic material can be a bit annoying after prolonged play. But anyways guys, that's our first product review. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys liked, make sure to smack that like button. If you guys want more tip videos, product reviews, etc., make sure to subscribe and comment down below what kind of products we should review in the future. We also started up a gaming channel recently. We'd appreciate if you guys checked it out. If you guys just want lighthearted, funny content of us just playing games and messing around with them. Oh fuck! It's going after you! Yo, get behind the rock. I'll hit it. No. Fuck, the crocodile came to, I'm screwed. But anyways guys, that's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. And it's PlanetGamer signing out.